Okay. Oh, okay. It's unmuted this time. There we go. I don't know what the sound is like. Hold on. I would like to see stream chat, thank you. Do I have chat open? Yeah, I do. Okay. Alright. A drawing stream. Because I got a new camera. You can see it autofocusing. It has autofocus. I can move it and it doesn't freak out. You can go all the way up here. Except I think it's gonna... I think it's too high. Go a little higher, can't we? Okay. There's no bad hot spot. I'm a little red. I can have my lamp on. I can move it. I can angle it. It can be a face cam, but it's not going to be right now. Because my room's a mess. It's really nice. It looks good. So, I don't know if the music's too loud. Might be a little loud. I'll turn it down just a smidge. Is that better? I think it is. Yeah, I'm so excited. There we go. I can touch it as much as I want. And then I can, like, show things. Takes a little bit, I guess. There we go. It's not bad. So Logitech Reach just came out. It looks like it's got a round base, and it's got a neck, and it's got a crossbar, and then there's the camera. That's not bad. I like it very much. It's got a very small footprint. I can't leave it on my desk because it gets a little cramped. You can see the base right here, microphone there. I gotta fix this filter. It is really red. Is there a filter? Okay, hold on. Where do I find... There we go. Color correction. Just a little less red. Okay. There we go. A little less red? Not by much. Depends on the lighting. Okay. There we go. It's nice. And I bump it a little bit. Because it rotates very easily, but in a good way. So I'm doing today's because I'm behind. It may not go up today. I've got so much stuff on my plate these days. It's been hard. Girl. I can't read my... That is really yellow. I think I shifted it too much to yellow. But you can see it, and that's what makes... That's good. It improved the quality of the art streams. It's almost fall. I felt it. I don't know if I'm ready for Halloween yet. So that means I'm not ready for September, because that's officially, like, Halloween Eve. There we go. All my proportions are out of whack. I am tired. I don't have time to be proportionate. I just need to be done. That's just how I feel. There we go. I need to... Yeah. I was just checking what the playlist said. Make sure that's going. It's been a long week. It's only Thursday. It was a long week yesterday and the day before. My phone! Okay. I answer that. It has to do with food. Ace was licking his butt on my bed, and I had to Febreze it and wash my sheets. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you heard right. I'm talking about you. Wandering in my room, half asleep. You gonna get back on the stink bed? As he just chills. Where's your sister? Is she in her office? That's what we call underneath the papasan in the living room. I didn't do that sleeve right. I didn't do a lot of things right. Well, when you're busy, that is just how things go. We were doing some improvements to the retro streaming set. And I think we've got a good handle for Fatal Frame on the Xbox. Fatal Frame 2 on the Xbox. 1 isn't working. We think we have to resurface the disc. I haven't done that yet. Reluctant, because, you know, that game is, like, worth a pretty penny. Fatal Frame 1 on the Xbox. It was not a cheap game. It's not an easy game to find. It wasn't cheap when I bought it, and it isn't cheap now. Although I don't think I paid, like, an exorbitant amount when I had it. You know, that was before the big retro boom. Because it wasn't retro yet. I don't care what anybody says. PlayStation 2 is not retro yet. Neither is OG Xbox. But yeah, we, me and my friend got things going on. So, hopefully, we'll give it a test drive at some point. I also have... We also got Legacy of Kain Defiance running on it. And as much as I would really like to play that on stream, I'm not playing all of them. That would be Redonk. I don't know what the state of the original game, Legacy of Kain Blood Omen, what that's like on modern systems. I played it on the PlayStation. If that gives you an idea of how long ago I played that game. Hold on a sec. There we go. If it's on GOG, I don't know. It might be on GOG. And this is where I refer to my notes. So I get these two's eyes mixed up. Ash has blue over there. Okay. Blue on that side. Whoa! Is this even the right blue? I don't know if that's the blue I want. I want this one? Yeah, I want that one. I want this one more than the other one. Got different purples to choose from now, though. Maybe mallow? I think mallow's too pink. No, that's closer to what I want. Okay. Ba-boom. And I immediately forgot. Blue. Blue on this side. Which means your blue is over there. Yes. Don't make twins with heterochromia on two different sides. That's my tip. They're twins and I didn't make their faces look the same. Consistency? Don't know her. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that purple is not doing it for me. That one is, though. Layer it. That looks a little bit better, yeah. I have never found anything that is anything close to... That's too blue. The vibrant purple that Crayola has. I've looked so hard. Oh, Hoo is kind of close. But, like, then they're, like, too dark. I don't know. I don't have any Prismacolor, though. Might have to try them next. I don't know, man. I just need the color hue to be correct. And I will use whatever I will get. I'm not really a brand loyalist. I like Copic because it's easy to find. And they have most of the colors that I like. Most. I just can't find a satisfactory purple. Not like my beloved purple. From Crayola. Whoever gives me that will be my favorite marker brand. How about that? I could do digital, but how about no? How about I don't do digital? Digital's got it hard these days. I'm good. I'd rather with the permanency of physical, my media, it keeps me honest. Doesn't have to keep anybody else honest, it just has to keep me honest. Okay, your shirt is black underneath, which means yours will be white. I'm basing their outfits off of like Klaus and Lucas from Earthbound. I don't know if that's obvious. It should be, because it's pretty obvious to me. Put the little water bucket for their little sparklers over here. In between. Because they're safe children. Because I don't live in California. Where everything can go up in smoke at any given notice. And we have wildfires all the time. To the point that we have seasons for it. What a state we live in. I'm gonna bump up the little cool gray. Just do a dark gray for that. There we go. How are we doing? Okay, not bleeding through. Doing good. Where's my reference material? There we go. Doing good. Where is my reference material? Blue and light blue versus... No, let's just make the shoes the same. I have no problems with that. Go more orangey. And then a blue and a moderate blue. What do you two look like next to each other? Probably not dark enough. Whoops, that's the wrong side. Wow, that's really vibrant on camera. It's not that vibrant IRL, I'll tell you that. Let's go a little bit darker. Not too much, though. That's good enough for me. You go over there. You go over there. This is gonna be here. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, well, that's not the mic, so it's all good. A little orange red, not like a pure red. Go down a little bit. Light'll figure itself out. That is really vibrant. It's not supposed to be that vibrant IRL, I tell you that. It's only supposed to be partially as vibrant in real life. It's more vibrant on camera, which is a good, because it used to... Oh, you just woke up for a nap. No big deal. Alright, mods are awake. Everybody go behave. I'm very careless with the, whoops! Lines this time. Just because I'm tired. There's a reason why I am considering this to be the last one this time. Although I still have enough room in the book for one more set, but I guess I'm not sure what I would do. August too early to start designing Christmas outfits? Although I have been wanting to, like, make a design book for all the Christmas outfits. I have it here. I can probably show you that. A swatch book. I do have one. Wow, that is really vibrant. We might have to play with the saturation. This is for keeping track of all of the Christmas outfits, so I guess I wouldn't have to do an outfit August, because it would be straight here. It's already done, it's flat colors. I didn't get very far, as you can see. They're all here. I probably could bump that now that I have better markers for that. But I do have an existent stack for doing the Christmas outfits. It's just that the poses aren't all that great. Which, you know... I don't know if that makes a difference. What is time anyway, you know? A friend of mine was doing Sparkling Parfait. My streaming senpai. She was doing what do you think, Decon? Go full on Klaus and Lucas? Or like instead of yellow, we do white? Or just rob the colors altogether? I mean, that's who they're based on. I think that's an open secret. That they were based on Lucas and Klaus from Earthbound. I'm missing a marker. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Here we go. What are your image colors? Light blue. Oh. I don't know how I forgot that. Is it light blue or pale blue? Oh, definitely pale blue, not light blue. They're twins. As you can see, I am emotionally avoiding coloring the shirts until I get a second opinion. I mean, it was kind of meant to for Reese, which was yesterday's image. Or it was supposed to be yesterday's image. I only got around to posting it today. Supposed to be... Reese's were supposed to be Ness. But then I noticed that, like, when you check, like, the Raglan outfit for Ness, they changed the yellow shorts into, like, mustard brown. I was like, but why? But that was what was supposed to be. This is so horribly off to the side. I'm so mad. I was tired. Go all in? Go all in. Alright. I'm down with that. So that means the shorts are gonna be different colors then. I really phoned in those shorts. I'm tired. We may not go the whole 2 hours today. I need to do some things that make my head feel nice. Because my head was not feeling nice earlier this week. It's better, but not great. Okay, so if we're gonna go all in, I need these back out. Then we're gonna go... Is this the red I want? I think so. Need it to be more of an orange red than the last one I used. Okay. Gotta fix that. There we go. Oh. There we go. So we're gonna do that. Does this look darker so I can use it as a... Kinda? It's not super dark. It's not contrasting enough. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, I saw that. When your colors be bleeding. Okay. Alright, we will have to keep. It's hard with orange. Pull those out. Yellow, and then it's like a teal blue, right? Hey, Sam! Is it? Is it blue or is it teal for Klaus? It's like Nero's hair, but less saturated. I have a book where I'm supposed to sort out, like, my color palettes and stuff. I never finished this one. I'm using this one. I don't care. This one. Come back. So you will need a darker... I think Peacock is darker. Yeah. No? That looks the same! You go there. You go there. Ah! Okay. It's get the yellows in first. And your shorts are brown and blue. Why don't we just make the shorts the same color? I say we make the shorts the same color. Too late to go back now, so I say I made the right decision because I don't like making regrets. They kind of look like Muay Thai shorts, actually, now that I look at them. I'm subconsciously thinking of my husband's Muay Thai shorts. Where did my grays go? Poof. No, for real. There it is. I'm the boss. Yep. Okay. Yellow. Yeah, speaking of zombies, just because, you know, the song and everything. Who's hyped for the Dead Rising remaster remakes? Like, I'm kind of hyped. I never had a chance to play them. So, I'm kind of, like, hyped to play them because I've always wanted to play them. And I never really had the chance. I never really had the system or the game. I'm super hyped to play as Frank West. Discovered wars, you know. I'm kind of hyped. It looks good. It's kind of cool that they gave, like, new voices and everything. Did they, like, bring the original people back? I don't know how old the game is. I know the game is kind of old. I'm super hyped for it. I'm, like, happy that it's getting another run. What's with the bucket in the middle? Oh, because they have, they're using, I haven't drawn it in yet. They have sparklers, and you should always have a bucket nearby to put the sparklers out. That was what I was taught. So it's for the sparklers they're holding. I just haven't put the flames in yet. Figured I was going to do that last, but that is a great question. See them do it in Japan, but I mean, like, it's good practice. We always had it when I was growing up, as you never knew about sparklers. First Dead Rising came out in 2006, so 18 years. Jesus Christ, that is old. Holy cow! So I'm, like, super hype. Okay, so Oak is Lucas, so his needs to be red, right? They're red. Where are my amiibo? Oh, they're up there. Okay. Wait, can I actually hold on? Oh yeah, this is for those of you who are just joining. This is a new camera. It has autofocus, as you guys can kind of see. It kind of autofocused. Every time you did sparklers, there's not a bucket. But I mean, you live in England. You don't live in places that burn. So, you know. So let's see if so it's autofocus, and I can actually move it. Let me see if I can actually face it. It's sideways, but the boys are over there, right there, the tip of my finger. They're on my shelf. I have a very messy shelf. This is gonna change at some point. I have a lot of retro games there. But I can move this camera. We do now, thanks to global warming. I can also do this. Hold on. I'm upside down, but hi, chat. Can I turn it? Actually turn it. Hi, chat. I'm knocking over every other thing. But it's a new camera. It's called the Logitech Reach, and I'm very happy with it. You guys gotta look at my big ass, messy ass room. Yeah, thanks to global warming, I know, right? Anyway. I'm gonna just make the colors the color. But yeah, that was kind of fun. 360 it's almost 360 motion. It's pretty close. I'm actually very happy. It had default auto detection of when it was moving, so every time I touched like my table, it would like jolt. Oh, I just realized that chat's really tiny. Oh, wait. Let me grab you, chat. You're a little... Oh, me and Jack Ryan were messing with everything the other night. That was I was saying at the beginning for my retro consoles. So chat was a little tiny. I think I fixed you. To be fair, sparklers out in the UK is usually November when it's fucking raining. Okay, that's kind of cool. Why November? Is that Guy Fawkes Day? Oh god. I'm gonna get... Well, on the VOD on YouTube, I'm gonna get crucified for getting my UK holidays wrong. I'm sorry. Like, we get our sparklers and shit for, like, the hottest month where, you know, you just look at a fried egg wrong and it would just burn your house down. Guy Fawkes Night is November. Okay, 5th November. Okay. Cool. I do remember the rhyme correctly. And not because of the Alan Moore comic. Oh, I was gonna color his shorts. I didn't get around to it. Do they still call it Guy Fawkes Night, or do you guys also call it, like, Bonfire Night? Like, is there a sanitized name for it, or... Remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason, and plot. Yep. Fireworks Night. So there's a sanitized name for it. Like, Indigenous Peoples versus Columbus Day. Which, you know, I'm all for. I mean, I don't really have any skin in the game for the Columbus, like, thing, but, you know, I have skin in the game for, like, celebrating Indigenous people, if that makes sense. Oh, I keep hitting my mic. Sorry. But, I mean, I figure there's, like, a name that would be like that. Heaven forbid you incite the masses to remember that sometimes it's okay to rebel. Sometimes. Not always. And don't do it where people can get hurt. Fireworks Night, Bonfire Night, Guy Fawkes Night. Stand in a cold field and go, ooh, at the bangs in the night. You call it Bonfire Night because no one cares about Guy Fawkes. Fair enough. Fair enough. I figured that his last relevancy was, the movie for V for Vendetta. Was the last time that had any relevancy. I sat down and I read that again, and I think my opinions are still about the same. It could have been paneled better. As, like, for the longest time, I do prefer the movie because it's a lot more condensed. It's a little bit more coherent. As a result, it does take out Rosemary, which is an interesting character, but, like, ultimately, narratively, meh. I support getting rid of her as a character, because, you know, narratively, I don't know. I don't think very highly of a lot of Alan Moore's work, outside of, like, some of his other stuff, like Tom Strong. I really like that. Bring that back. Tom Strong was good. But I guess it's not, you know, enough for the auteur in him to appreciate. It was kind of like Secret Saturdays. Does anybody remember that Cartoon Network TV show? I always felt like Tom Strong and Secret Saturdays, like, that would be a cool, like, collab. One was like adventure and the other was just like cryptids. How do you not like that? I don't know. Last time anyone cared about Guy Fawkes was literally the night he blew himself up. Like, why are we celebrating a dude burning alive? I mean... Okay, this is just coming from someone who grew up in the 90s and the 80s and has some knowledge of pop culture in the 70s via Mr. Science Theater, but the monks that burn themselves in protest, I feel, is a similar thing. I only know about that because of Mr. Science Theater. So I was like, this is a story. It always comes back to Ultraman or Mystery Science Theater on this chat whenever I draw. But when I was teaching, I was teaching with someone who was older than me. Not too much older than me, just a little bit older than me. I don't know how much. I thought it would be rude to ask. But we were teaching one day, and I made some joke. I don't know what the joke was, but I made a joke. Some offhand joke. And she paused and looked at me, and she goes, Stella, because my name was Interstella at the time. We were encouraged to kind of have, like, not use our real names, kind of, like, use our, like a fun name. My name was Interstella. I can actually prove it to you because I still have my, my lab coat that was personalized for me because I was like instructor of the year or something. They would do that before they got new owners, and that was why I left the company. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What is here or there? And she turned to me and she goes, Stella, how old are you? Part of me wonders if it was a Carmen Miranda joke for some reason, but it was definitely a joke that had to do with maybe Dick Van Dyke. So obviously something that is Mystery Science Theater related. And I said at the time, I was like, I was like 32. And she goes, oh, you have a humor that is very much 10 years older than you. And I was like, I realized I watched a lot of strange shows when I was a kid. So my humor's always been off-brand and old. Hello, Deep Black Bear. I saw you and I was in the middle of the story. I apologize. There we go. We committed to the Klaus and Lucas look, and I actually kind of dig it. It kind of looks good. I think this is the color I need. Phthalo blue. You know, it's a weird case of remembering a dude that's a bit of a collar tugger. The amount of places where I live now named after Cromwell. Yeah! I mean, I think the Columbus thing is the same. So, you know. It is what it is. You know? Just because a thing is named one thing does not mean that everything is, like, we haven't moved past being and haven't become better people. I think that's just something to remember. You know? That's just me, though. I'm a little bit more forgiving. Again, I have no skin in the game about respecting Columbus or anything. I do have a lot of skin in the game about respecting my indigenous peoples of my country, though. I do respect that, and I think they should have a day named after them. Not gonna lie, someone asked how old are you affectionately after you crack a joke that's older than you is legit. Yeah, it was. I feel like it was a Carmen Miranda joke for some reason. I don't know. I don't remember. It was literally years ago. I quit the company before I got married, and I've been married, I will be married 5 years. I would have been married, have been married for 5 years this October, so. So yay. Time is weird, guys. I know, and I'm probably making Deacon feel really old, because he actually came out to America for the wedding, and he probably doesn't want to be reminded about how long ago that was. So I apologize. Half the places I want to take you to or wanted to take you to are gone! And the places I have taken you to are gone. It's quite a sad thing. But, I mean, that's the world we live in for post-pandemic, you know? Sucks. I miss some of the places. 5 years since you missed your chance to try a Baja Blast. Oh my god. So chat, not everybody here is probably like follow me and Decon on Instagram. But this poor fucker here, this poor guy here has been trying to get a shipment of Baja Blast. He lives in jolly old England. So out apparently in the fucking boonies. And the poor guy has tried to... How many times have you tried to... places are gone that you went to are gone? I know. 2. 2 whole places, I think. And then the third that I wanted to take you to had closed, like, several months beforehand. The fish and chip place I wanted to take you to had closed. But yeah. The Italian restaurant closed because they wanted to retire. And the curry house. Oh, that one still breaks my heart. But yeah, he's twice. So he's tried to order cans of Baja Blast, and they've been canceled twice because they don't have stock, but apparently they're still selling. You know, WTF, mate? To quote a very old video. Australians are like, well, WTF, mate? I am not putting in the stripes, I'm just doing it straight, which is probably gonna bite me in the ass. But you know what? It's my art, and I wanna... it's my art, and I'll do with it what I want. It's my art, and I want it now! And that's for people who know about the... It's my money, and I want it now. Anyway. Was that the end of the world quote? That was an end of the world quote. Yes, it was. Italian place, they were in the game long. They were open about 40 years. They've been open almost as long as I've been alive, and I'm 41. About 40 years. My dad had been going to them for decades. They were an institution for my family, so. I mean, you know, they're... Yeah. Been going through a time. End of the world. Second one, they literally sent me a "we don't have that" message not even 20 seconds after put the order in. Okay, yeah. If you are out of something, check your fucking website and make sure that you say out of stock. I ordered something recently, and it was all out of stock except the one thing that I needed the most. So I lucked out, but still. I'm tired. Take a nap. Then fire the missiles! I was talking about it the other day with... Okay, so I'm the oldest of 4 sisters. And, the next youngest down from me is 3.5 years younger than me. So, a substantial amount of time. But then the next 2 after me, they're my half-sisters, but they're, like, my sisters. If you fuck with them, I will fuck you up. The next one down is 11 years younger than me. And then the next one after that is, like, 12. Right? The youngest is like 12 years younger than me. So I had to like explain what this was, and the older of the 2, so the third child, barely remembers this because I played it a lot for them when we used to hang out, or when we used to live with them. We used to play it a lot. So the gap between the 2 is kind of nuts. I do, but what does make me happy is we all get the Friends memes and we all get SpongeBob memes. That's pretty universal for even with the, you know, decade-long gap. It's just, you know. They did offer you alternatives, Baja Fruit Punch, Baja Something Lemonade. You just went for the Fruit Punch is good. I do like it for the gamer juice. See, if you order some fun Pepsi variants, then send them all to you. Okay, yeah. How many times have we referenced the end of the world? I reference the end of the world probably, like, 52 times a year. Like, for real. That short lives on in my head, rent-free. It will be on my mind when I die. It will be on my mind when I have my first child. I will be thinking about that skit for the rest of my natural life. I'm just gonna color the inside yellow. You can tell I've checked out for this challenge. Lol. I didn't do the... whatever. I don't care. It's not as if I'm trying to do high art. You think you know it by heart? You're not ordering more than like 2 cans. Yeah, But I mean, like, you know, one cheat day. You're allowed one cheat day. I had a soda for the first time the other day, and I was, like, super, like, wired. It was strange. I miss having a Vietnamese coffee, though. I'll tell you, that shit will keep you up! A good cafe soda? Keep you going all night long. That's what I love about it. Condensed milk and coffee, that's literally all it is. Fuck it. Ugh. It'll be green. But then I know it's on the inside. There's my... Injected in your veins, it has you wired for days. I know, right? Like, Cafe Suda is great. There's a variation I've seen. It's mellower, I've been told. I don't remember what it's called, though. It has a different name. I saw it somewhere, because I was looking it up. Because, DD Delight has that as one of their... They have Cafe Suda, and then they have that. They have two different kinds of, Vietnamese coffee. Maybe 3. It might be 3 different kinds of coffee. I wanted to do yellow first. You'd rinse a 12-pack of the right soda on the right day if you feel like it. For real. Cheat day means drink 6 cans of soda in one day. It's hard long ago the era of stupid flash animation is. You're old. You're old! God, having to explain that? Seeing it on Instagram posts of, like, old memes who explain it, like, fuck. That makes me feel old. That makes me feel mega old. Okay, I did that wrong. That's fine, I can fix it. Don't worry, Mama can fix it. Anybody remember Cooking Mama? Holy shit. You wanted to get mad at a cooking game and it wasn't overcooked? Cooking Mama. Unlocking core memories. Another game I remember playing on my DS. Field of Magic. That was cool. I still think about that game. Every now and again. It was a rhythm game. It was cool. It had, like, black outlines, and then you could, like, have, like, outfits. I bought it because there was a knight's hat in it. That was the only reason why I bought it, and I was glad I bought it because it was actually a super fun game. I think there was a sequel, but I don't remember. It's like weird Japanese games that I wish I played more of, like Chorokyu. Does anyone know what Chorokyu is? Oh, let me double check that I got this right. Hold on. Mike, move. Am I not just... Hold on. Chorokyu. It's a card game. Images, please, Google. Yeah. It was a little card game. Chorokyu. Damn, it was on the PlayStation 2? What am I thinking of? They were like pullback cars. Or were they coin cars? I don't remember. Why is Ava Unit 1? As part of this... Bing, you're weird. Bing, you're... There is no Ava on here! Oh, yes there is. Hang on. There's Chorokyu Ava shit? It's on a little transport. Okay, that's kind of cute. What the fuck were we talking about? Core memories. Oh, that was a weird aside. Cooking Monster. Anyone can remember? I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And a dance, 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 and a dance, dance, dance. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, me and Vince did love that game. It was a good. Old cat macros got you feeling old, unlocking long buried memories. Invisible bike, my Pokemans. Let me show you. That is what my that's the description of what my Pokemon section is in my Discord. Let me show you them. Is in the description. So, you know, at least somebody gets it. That's all that matters to me. Cat memes, man. They'll never die. Dog memes and cat memes never die. If you don't like them, you're cringe. Jesus Christ, it's a lion. Get in the car. Power thirst! Yeah! Life gives you lemons, you get a new god! Ace is staring at me going, why are you yelling? Cause it's power thirst! I can't 180 this camera. I wish I could. It only goes like 90 degrees. Or like 180, but I wish you could see the look he's glaring at me right now. Like, Mom, you are out of your mind. You are correct. I am out of my mind. But this time I'm having fun. I'm having fun, alright? Now I'm gonna save just to piss you off. Anyway, power thirst. Kenya! Only in Kenya. Badger, badger, badger. Okay, this one I want to double check. Did anybody see this? Because I've never gone looking for it. But it was a Flash animation. It was about a guy who had a toaster. And it would pop out the most beautiful, perfect music in the universe. And when they activated the toaster, it popped out a CD, and the CD was fucking Bilbo Baggins by Leonard Nimoy. And then the rest of the video was a music video for it. Does anybody remember that, or did I make that up in a fever dream? Gwar. Is this power thirst? You mean how I feel going through Instagram Reels? You unfortunately never saw that. Raw berry! Made with lightning. Real lightning! Yeah. Yeah, okay. It was an English website, English webtoon, Flash tune. That's why every time I hear Bilbo Baggins, I always think of it as the most perfect song, most perfect music in the universe. I always think of it because of that stupid fucking... that goddamn video. And I've tried explaining it to other people, and they just kind of look at me like, are you sure this isn't like... TF2 shitposting, G-pose crap, and I'm like, no, it's not! It was way before G-pose shit! I follow a really great guy who does, like, the best, like filming of that. He, like, films it all on his own and does all the editing. He's fantastic. I love him. You do know the Leonard Nimoy song. You've never heard of the toaster vid. Okay. Yeah, everybody knows Badger. They put out a 20th anniversary. Yeah, what, and it was it on Google? Didn't they have, like, a Google animation for it? Oh, that's kind of cool. I had a opposite of Ashton's at the time. Did some great audio tech setup for him for that. That's neat. We're a couple of removes away from Badger. So yeah, okay. I've never actually gone looking for that animation. So I'm gonna have to, like, do some fucking research. 'Cause it exists, I swear to God. It exists. I'm not making it up. It exists. I'm not crazy. I mean, I'm crazy, but I didn't make this up. It was like that TV show, Today's Special, where it had, like, the main character was a mannequin, and after hours, after the whole place closed, you would put his hat on, and he would, like, come to life, but if you took the hat off, he would, like, turn back into a mannequin. It was very much like the movie Mannequin, but it was a children's show. It had a puppet mouse or rat, and I hated her. I never liked her. Her name was Muffy? And then he had a security guard friend. I swore for years I had made that fucking show up. I didn't. It exists. It's called Today's Special. So, you know. I don't think I make this up. I don't think I did. It's possible, but I swear the Leonard Nimoy video exists. I swear. I will bet money it exists. We watched the demented cartoon movie, A Fun does not hold up. I understand why it annoyed a lot of my friends back in the day. Loved it at the time, though. It does sound like... Okay, it doesn't strike a bell with you guys either. Oh my god. I'm gonna go crazy looking this up sometime. I swear it exists. I have asked everybody. Everybody. And I know we posted it on the forums. The Sunu forums, when my friend used to run that. I don't know. I don't know if it's still up anymore, if he's paying for the upkeep or anything. Choco, were you on that forum? The Sunu forums? Because that's where I feel like I posted the video there. Could be funny faces. They don't hold up. Oh my god, you ate that shit up. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I feel like the video, I had put it on there. So, you know. I would have to find a way to look, but I have no way. I don't think I have any of the links saved from the half a dozen computers since then. Oh, Choco, cry. I found out I can't redeem the Gongcha mount for Final Fantasy XIV until I have a subscription. So I might buy it next month, because that's when the mount expires. Because I want it! It's a pig! But if I don't, I may give you the code and be like, just redeem it since one of us has it. Yeah. And I was just like, man, let me have it. It's a free account. I'm gonna get the game, Square. I promise. You've seen the official Leonard Nimoy vid for the song, filmed in the desert with the weirdest choreography. It's not that, but I do think that the video I am talking about in question is a little bit more coherent. Not by much, though. Spell stripe with one P. Okay. I'm having a weird time. Some of my leads smudge, some of them don't. Some of my erasers smudge, some of them don't. Okay. That page is done. Trying to think of things that don't hold, things that I like that don't hold up. I can't think of anything. At least, in my opinion, if it holds up or not. I think it holds up. A lot of shit that holds up, in my opinion. I know what doesn't, because, you know, I've seen things. Okay, hang on a sec. This one was one that was done already. Image for art. Browse. Ace, what are you doing? Oh, you're itching your ear. Nani? Does that not work? Hold on. Let me try and fix this. I have a reference for this, it's just not displaying. Browse. JPEG. Okay. Do you guys not see it? I don't see it. It's not showing up. What the hell? All formats. What are you? Are you a JPEG? All formats. Open. Do you not exist? Do you not exist? Hold on. Why are PCs like this? Yeah, I see. I'm looking at it right now. Why are you like this? Okay, hold on. Browse. Open. Okay. Did it save an image from Google and it's hard to see? I sent it to myself. I emailed it to myself. I downloaded it from the email. I'm looking at it. It is in my downloads folder. Is it a JPG? Oh, why is it a JPG file? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, hang on. All right. Do I have to get creative? Let's see if this works. This works on Mac. Okay. Save. Save as a copy. Put it in here. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay. Go to this folder. Go to this folder. Go to that. Okay. Let me try. Browse. Go here. Go here. And then you disappear. Oh, there you are. Open. Okay. I have no idea. It worked at one point. Properties. Defaults. Yes. Okay. Browse. Open this picture. Okay. I don't know. When I clicked it earlier, it did not show the previous image, so there is something wrong with the source. And as such, be gone. Let's try it one more time. Image. Okay. Browse. Grab this. Open. There we go. Now she's too big. Here we go. I tested it earlier and then it stopped showing. I think it just, the source died. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, I love it when technology works, except when it doesn't. Okay. Okay. Still there? Yeah, it's there. Okay. It was OBS, but I mean, when isn't it? When isn't it OBS? I don't know how, did I did one more? I have one more. Yeah, I didn't get very far. I think we're only halfway through. It does not bode well for the rest. But you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. So this is the old piece. From 2015? I can't read it from here. OBS? OBS. Yes! That is exactly what it is. There we go. I wish it would behave, but you know, that's not gonna happen. Blue. Where are you? Ah! She has complicated hair. Cry. Why did I design her this way? She's got her bow back. I don't think I've drawn her with her trademark bow in ages. There we go. Good enough. Lots of hair. Stares at reference image. It's kind of hard to see. Which shouldn't be because I've got the original right here. Like, the original's like sitting right here. I'll stand it on my keyboard. There we go. Right off to the side. I'm hungry. I haven't really been eating lately. And I want food. I'm hungry. And I want to eat. I'm getting hangy. Hangy. I haven't had much of an appetite in the last couple days. Food be good. Hope I get, yeah, when the husband gets home, but he's not gonna be off until like 7. Which means I'll be lucky if I eat before 8. Cry. My dad is gallivanting around in SF. Having fun with people. So. That's why. I don't know why I keep wiping the paper. There's nothing here. You just finish a shit ton of quesadillas. You're good. Quesadillas! I love quesadillas. Peckish. You don't think have anything quickly you can grab and not in a condition where you can cook. Have a sandwich? I don't know if that's what you want. I want a pen that's like 0.3 but in black. Do I not own anymore? Frustration. What size are you? You're an O2. I'll take that. I'll take it. An O2 is better. Yeah, we're ordering from a Viet place I've never done yet, so it'll be a new experience. Drawing circles. Can I fit one more? Ugh. I hate myself. Whatever. Random bullshit, go! It's one of my favorite moves. Random bullshit, go! So, I was looking, you know, while I was setting up for all of my retro systems. And I have, like I was saying earlier, I have Fatal Frame 2, my data. I was like, I don't think I've played as much on Fatal Frame 2, because I had, you know, when I was fiending on that game way back. And I'm gonna also make sure I'm still in camera, and I am, and I love this new camera. I mean, look how sharp these lines look. Like, yeah, we get a little of the, you know, the auto adjust and everything, but this looks so much better than my old camera. I can actually show you what the old camera looked like, actually, now. Now that I'm not using it. I might use it as a face cam. Probably not. Oh, shit. I lost the bottom. Okay. Here's the base, which you've all probably seen. That's where all the magic is happening. Here's the rest of it. Yeah, there we go. That was what we were using before. It had a variable, it had its own light, it had its own, it also had its own, microphone, too. But if you wiggled this, because this just comes straight out, that's why the camera would stop working. And it was really, can you guys see how wobbly it is? Yeah, it's really wobbly. That's why I stopped using it. That's why I was like, I need a better solution than what we had. It is a fixed focus, so you have to focus it yourself. It's not an autofocus like this one is. So, I'm very glad that we don't use it anymore. That was what I was using for the past 2 years. This one is so much better. What just fell down? Something fell down. Yeah, it's a really nice camera. Our cursed blue pleasure wand. Well, that is what it is. Generally making a sandwich is difficult. Oh yeah, because you have to stand. Yeah, hopefully it's gonna get better. But yeah. That was what I was using before. I might use it for a face cam. I could use it as a pet cam, because I could point it at my bed. Some of you guys have pet cams. Cat cams. But I don't have a cat. I only have dog beasts. So, it would have to be le dog beasts. I have one right now. I just don't really feel like hooking up the camera. That's why I kept the sources still on. It's still on OBS. I haven't taken it. I haven't removed it yet because I do have plans for using it. But this makes a better face cam than anything else. So when I play horror games, you can watch me just sit here and not care. Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame are the only horror games that don't bother me. Other horror games might. I don't know, I've never played other horror games, I think, on this endeavor. If anything, it would just be me yelling at my dogs. General, the condition has improved considerably. Yeah. And hopefully it's gonna get better soon. Sooner rather than later. She just has normal bikini bottoms. I don't know why I put all those folds in, but a little bit of a French cut, nice and high. She's got long legs, she's a mermaid. Okay. Yeah. You can sit and watch me play horror games and be like, press square to doubt. There's a couple that I've jumped at. Like, remember Eve? Like, I've jumped at that. But, like, Fatal Frame, you're not gonna really get me to jump in fear. It's gonna be more jump at... Fuck! Why am I getting a random encounter now? Motherfucker, my time! Shit like that. And it's gonna be, like, just me having that face. Take me to Raccoon City. I can't shoot. I don't got aim. I play a splatling because I have no aim. I play a heavy splatling because it's 2.5 seconds of continuous damage. If I don't hit you then I'm bad. And I am. I was playing earlier today. I was having a time. Not a good time. And then sometimes it was really close and it was like, ah. I did have this run. We still lost and it was bad because the charger got really mad at me. But I was like, it was on Mincemeat and I was by the entrance pathway and they were trying to blitz it, so I came onto the side where there's really just like that short wall for cover, and then if you just slide up against the wall, that's it, and then like the short wall on the little ramp. And I was just sitting there trying to pick them off because those motherfuckers were trying to get in my house. So they all like jumped me at the end, and because I was the last one up and everybody was respawning, but they weren't super jumping to me, which is, you know, I prefer that. I would rather you not like continuously super jump if I've been under attack. We ended up losing. It was really close and I was really pissed. I was like, protect me! And then like, I was on a team. I was one splatling and all chargers. All fucking snipers. And this motherfucker was camping my spot. He wouldn't get out of the way. Like, I almost killed somebody and then his fuck got in front of me. Blocked all my shots. No, I didn't want to take the hint. He let somebody in that left wing. He wasn't paying attention to that. I was. That was my spot. Sorry. So mad. I was mad at that because it was just like, buddy, you're not even taking care of the side. If you're gonna be there, you need to pay attention to it. And then they just weren't like picking off anybody like as much because they were just bum rushing continuously. And I can only do so much with, you know, my tank loadout. But if like someone's there, and I was like trying to be there the whole time, like I was the first one there. It's just like, take a hint. That was my spot. We lost. I mean, when you've got a lot of rapid fire versus 3 long rangers, you ain't gonna get anywhere. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Remake zombies are terrifying. Yeah, they're terrifying, but also requires aim, which I don't have. Stonewall until it gets the sad bits, and then it becomes Tier City. You are not incorrect. I bawl like a bitch. Dead Island has playable character named Sambi, which means it's the best horror game I should play. I have thought about playing Dead Island. It does look cool. Is it like an open world game? I've never played it. The enemy team saw me as a threat, and that's why they jumped me, because I'm good. I'm actually good. I'm okay. I'm good, but I ain't queuing right, you know? I'm good, but, you know, I have all these gold medals. And no fist bump because we lose. This is where I put all my gold medals for, like, being super jump spot and, like, team, you know, turf, like, your own turf inker and, like, kill assist. If I had a place! So happy you can say Phil Lamar voiced me in a game once. Oh, that was Phil Lamar was in that game, huh? The one who can guard the base like a boss. I mean, there's one, I mean, I can't do that on Flounder. It's such a weird stage. It doesn't really play nice for splatlings to me. At least the way I play a splatling. I have aim. It came free with your fucking expansion pass. first-person RPG that's all team multiplayer. Yeah, Flounder sucks. I think I could do it if I went back to... I was just waiting for the ink to dry. I think I would probably do better if I went back to... And I have. I'm a little bit more successful. If I go back to Gold Arrow. Or my dually set. But I don't want to. but that's not what I want to do. Your team won and you didn't even play! To be fair, fist bump is also dependent on random BS. I mean, yeah, no, there's that, but I mean, you know. I was in the pose. At least on that one, I would have had the fist bump, because it was a pose that would, and then you just run RNG. So, I had a better chance of rolling it on that than anything else. Whoop. My picture fell over. I gotta move it. I was on humpback and I was getting harassed. Rightly so, but it was still annoying because it was a blobber. And it's just like, by the time you get in, like, distance of hitting it with the Hydra, the bubbles are already coming at you, so you gotta either, like, jump and hope they don't tap you, or, like, you gotta really not get hit by any of those bubbles, because, you know, all of them coming at you. That's a one-hit kill, when they all hit you at once. I remember when I used to play that map on Tower Control. I don't know if the path is the same, but I had, like, a set path, and I was really good at it. For Tower Control on Humpback. I was pretty good on it. I just can't get back to... I have no talent to get back to... Anarchy. Rank. I can't do rank, man. I suck. Flounder sucks. I love the way it looks. It looks great. I just suck at it. Tetris stages when Flounder is right there being the worst catches and fist in the eye. I miss Moray. I miss Moray Towers. Even with all of the changes, I miss Moray. I really liked Moray. I got pretty good at it in every iteration as we were going. It's just so much fun to get in and out, and like, it had a lot of, like, there were a lot of problems with it. I probably struggle with it now, because there really isn't a safe place for a Hydra, unless people were, I was, like, sticking to keeping that, when you go up the first ramp, the first landing, so if you're looking from your spawn, it's the lowermost landing on the left side. If I just kept track of making sure that there was nobody on that ledge to come up, probably would have, I could probably deal with it. I don't know if I'd be successful at it now. There's no way for me to know. Bring back Moray Towers. Still scene of our best clashes. No, our best clash was Reef. I think some of our best clashes were Reef. I miss Reef too. Robo Ramen is kind of an acceptable replacement for the Reef. I miss the Reef though. I do like the Reef. I appreciate it now that I understand that there really isn't anything like it. And at all the ways to get in and out. They couldn't come completely up into your spawn. Forgot the strap. Whatever. Never heard the game called Flounders. I'm just using you're all slacking off on the fish on Little Mermaid. Lol. Yes. Stage there was originally in the first game, but returned in 3, and it's controversial. I think there were a lot of things that's different from the one from 1. So I think there's a lot of things that it does different. I'm not saying better or worse. It's just different. Just for the weapon spread that exists now. Because now you got umbrellas, now you got... what else is new? Splatanas, the bow. Bow is the worst. I think just anybody who has a bow that isn't the reflux, which doesn't explode on impact. Ugh. Ugh. I hope you get all red lights when you have to get home from work if you use a wellspring on flounder. I hope you lose every coin toss that you ever will engage in. That's how much I hate it. That's how much I hate it. How's that the fish's fault? He's busy with Ariel's bullshit. He's almost getting eaten by Renee Auberjonois. I don't know. Does anybody remember that? Wasn't Renee Auberjonois the cook? Odo from Deep Space Nine? He was the cook in The Little Mermaid, right? At the end, at the wedding? I might be remembering wrong. Look him up. Go look it up right now. Because I can't. I'm in the middle of coloring. But is Renee Auberjonois the chef in The Little Mermaid, the original? Janos Audrin is trying to kill Sebastian, singing in French. I could be completely wrong. I seem to remember seeing that come up on a search when I was looking at voice talents. Don't insult him then. Oh my god. Chat's having fun. I'm so glad you're here, chat. Lol. But yeah, bring back Mori Towers. We all know Mori Towers was superior because it was a stage in Smash Brothers. They don't just pick any place for a Smash Brothers stage. They pick neat places. Cool places. Having anything but fun, you're having a crisis. Yeah, exactly. Okay, which one of you is maroon? 5. I don't think it's you, but we're gonna check. He has to wait till next August 3rd for Tom Bombadil Day. I was out. Your boy Odo was the... Okay, so Renee Auberjonois did play the chef. Okay, I was not tripping. Okay, definitely not you. You are too bright. Cool. Good to know. Odo was my favorite character, too, in Deep Space Nine. That was even before I knew he was Janos in Legacy of Kain. Who, you know, was taken over by the Hilden, and then we don't know what happened because at the end of Defiance, we don't know what happens, and we may never get an answer. I'm not despairing, you are! I'm gonna dip you in acetone. Stop! He's a toon, he'll die! Not that I assume that's why you said that. It's just, it was a funny thing to say in response. Ace, I swear. I've already had it for Breeze My Room because of your butt. I only realized the other day that Richard Kind was the voice of Tom in that 90s too. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That is information that is new to me. That's nuts. Okay. My back is itching. Ah! My friend is playing Animal well. I'll finish this. So losing your nut over that. I mean, I'm losing my nut over that because I didn't know that. I was gonna put it away and I didn't finish using it. Okay. You've been putting up a voice. That's just straight up Richard Kind's voice. That's nuts. You go here, you go here. How packed was that movie? Oh, was it one of the last movies that Henry Mancini scored? Oh, dude, I didn't know that. Huh. I mean, you know, kids' movies. We were living in a golden age, my friends. We didn't know what we had lost until it was gone. Sad face. There are a lot of movies when you're just like, wow, I can't believe, like, I didn't know how many people were in such and such movie. It's kind of nuts. Don't forget Tony J and Michael Bell double casting. Yeah. Yep. But I mean, like, Michael Bell was in everything. And that's why I love him. He's forever the perfect Raziel. Still one of my favorite things, because when we were testing my Xbox for sync issues, because we were having, like, audio and visual delay, we were watching the cool little thing they did for the outtakes for the voice cast in Legacy of Kain Defiance. And Tony J is just talking to Simon Templeton? And he's just like, you're a baby in this industry, you know, you're the youngest one, you know, the one with the, probably, I think what he meant was the one with the shortest career, but he probably was one of the youngest people on that cast, and he plays Kain. I mean, I guess, comparatively to Tony J's character, who is an endless elder god, he is considered a baby, and that makes sense. But it's just kind of interesting how, like, you know, Tony was kind of chiding Simon. You know, like, you're just a baby in this industry. You know, you're just starting out. You've never done anything like we have before. I thought it was so cute. Tony just seems like he must have been a really fun guy to have known.
We're gonna have a little music, like old times.
Yeah, Tony J. Hey, let's forget for accept your fate. You are deformed. I am deformed, and you are ugly. I am ugly. You know, if it wasn't for Hunchback of Notre Dame, they would have torn down the cathedral. So just when you hear people say that fan fiction isn't useful for anything, Hunchback of Notre Dame saved Notre Dame. Paradise Lost is just fan fiction of, you know, like something in Genesis. And Dante's Inferno, who was like Dante Alighieri being the biggest motherfucking Gary Stew that the world has ever known. And it's okay for him to do it because it's literary. Just want to put that out there, guys. I don't know what you're going to do with that information. Do with it as you will. I care not. But yeah, I believe he wrote Hunchback of Notre Dame because he didn't want them to destroy the cathedral. And when people came, you know, when the book took off and people came to visit, and it was like in shambles, the city was getting like shit on because, hey, this beautiful thing, you've let it, you know, rot, and it's from this book, and you guys should be taking better care of it. And so they did. So, you know. Just, you know, just things you should keep in mind. I wrote one of my college, not a thesis, but, you know, like one of my college papers on fan fiction and its use and where it came from and its, you know, stigmas and all that kind of stuff. It was a good essay. I liked it. I thought me and my friend did a good job in writing it. You know, just food for thought. I haven't seen any of the actual Mighty Ducks films. You don't intend to. If it's not about hockey playing space ducks, I don't give a shit. Yeah, he was the villain in Mighty Ducks. He was also Megabyte, wasn't he? And Reboot. 50% of the book is just describing Notre Dame in extreme detail. Yeah, it was not only describing Notre Dame in extreme detail, describing it as it is currently, and then describing it what it looked like in its heyday. Like for real, it was like an extensive love letter to get people to come see it before it was destroyed, hoping it wouldn't get destroyed, and then pressuring the city into restoring it. It's a pretty good plan. Victor Hugo, right? Good job, Vicky. Your services are commendable. Mighty Ducks got you interested in hockey. Angels in the Outfield got me interested in the, you know, the Angels very briefly. And then Shohei Ohtani made me very interested until he left. And then I was no longer interested in the Angels. I mean, the fact that I might actually care about baseball, I haven't really gone to any games as much. You know, I used to go to games a lot when I was younger, when I was a kid. I didn't go as much. I kind of stopped. I fell out of it. But you bet your bottom dollar I actually care about, you know, hometown. And shit now. Yes, he was Megabyte in Reboot. Okay, so I was right. Cool. Speaking of, like, CGI TV shows of the time, was anybody as obsessed with, you know, the real adventures of Johnny Quest like I was, or was it just me? But then again, I also am a Hanna-Barbera girl, so I just really like Johnny Quest in general. Haji's a bro. Original title, Notre Dame de Paris has a double meaning. Our Lady of Paris being both about Esmeralda, arguably the book's main protagonist. Oh, that makes sense. I wish I had read that in college. Yeah, everybody remembers it because, like, Haji got the girl. Which he should have, because Haji was boss in that show. It was cool. The CGI does not hold up. I'm the first to admit that. The CGI does not hold up. It's not that great. But doesn't mean I didn't like it. I loved it. I lived that show. That show was boss AF. It was a fun show. It wasn't great, but it didn't have to be. I'm not asking for a lot in a TV show for kids. Just has to have good messages and cool things to look at. i.e. Ultraman. I am an easy girl to please. What would make me really happy is if, you know, some of the cool stuff that they had at, like, you know, Comic-Con would be at, like, GalaxyCon, because that's local. No, we're not gonna get the cool things. Slesai. I'm losing chat. I don't understand baseball and I refuse to learn the point as a point of pride. It doesn't really need, it's not really that hard. It's just, it's not really that hard to understand. Anything complicated, it's just how we read stats. That baseball's not that complicated. It really isn't. It's hit ball, go as far as you can when ball is hit. When people come back around and complete the circuit, you get point. That's, I mean, you know, there's no offshore rule. You can't see me, but I'm like smirking. It's not that hard of a sport. A lot of the stats are hard to understand though. And like any of the really weird, complicated rules are literally things that for like a very specific thing that happened that, you know, needed a contingency. And you don't bet on baseball. Number one cardinal rule. I don't really care if you bet on baseball or not. It makes no difference to me, personally. I mean, cricket's a little bit more complicated, but I think if I just sat down with the rules, I could probably understand cricket. I just don't feel like it. I've never really had a reason to. Probably if I ever write a character who was into cricket, I'd learn. I didn't even understand it. Like, the best way I tried to understand cricket was when it was introduced in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and that didn't explain anything at all. So, you know. But Ugly Martians. Yeah, I remember that show. Gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. Yeah, I said offshore. I said that on purpose because it was Splatoon funny. That was the whole point of me saying offshore, not offside. I never really... Random bullshit, go! Okay, that looks good to me. I think she was meant to have that when she was a mermaid, but I never, like, followed up on it, so, you know. Okay. There we go. Good times. Oh no, it wasn't accidental. I said it on purpose, sorry. So, like, when they had to censor the nunchucks, Sam and Deacon, did they just, like, cut the scenes where you would see them, like, in full? Is that how they dealt with the movie? I'm curious. Because that's kind of wild, but makes more sense and doesn't seem as annoying as doing reshoots, which I don't think they did. They used alternate takes. Gotcha. That makes more sense to me. That makes a lot of sense. That's the wrong pen. They got around, zoomed in, darkened portions, used alternate takes. That makes a lot of sense. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. The censorship of that movie always fascinated me. Like, it was really interesting how it would have been done. I can't really say much more than that. It seemed interesting to me. You know? You kill one dude in a kung fu movie and a whole country has to pay for it for decades. I know that wasn't. I'm being glib. What is your color? Why were they cut? Why were they cut in the UK? Back in the 70s... Okay, you guys can tell me if I'm absolutely wrong, because it's been a while since I did the research. But, like, basically back in the 70s, that was when the big kung fu movement was coming out, and, like, a lot of kids got hurt imitating stuff from the movies, so they just outright banned ninjas in the UK. Splinter just shimmies to the side and Splinter Shredder falls off the roof. That actually sounds funnier. That actually sounds like fucking hysterical. Like, that is like on the level of you're gonna dance with the devil in the pale moonlight crockery. But yeah, you guys can probably tell me a little bit more accurately. That was what I had heard for years. I don't know for sure. But it was related to, like, a lot of injuries. You know, the same reason why we don't have long darts anymore. Although I don't think anybody died, like in lawn darts, where somebody did die because somebody threw a lawn dart wrong and it killed a child. Hi, Ace. As he jumps up onto my bed, surprising me. That's where you're gonna get the jump scares. When Ace jumps on my bed. The nunchuck thing was due to an apparent spike in nunchuck-related crimes after the success of the movies and the like. Yeah, because you also had a ban on the imports, too. Kung Fu movies. Okay, this color. It was one person ruined it for a whole bunch of people. As usual. On the subject of, like, things that had, you know, controversy and entertainment, Decon, I actually, had to explain what Ghostwatch was to the husband about a week or so ago. Had to explain, you know, like, I don't know what we were talking about, but it came up and he had never heard of the incident. And I had to explain it to him, like, what it was and, like, you know, how crazy, like, the whole situation was. And I was thinking of you, because, you know, you were the one who had told me about it, because before you, I had never heard of I had never heard of the film, so. Mass hysteria over scary foreign weapon off the back of what was one nunchuck-related crime. Might have been several. You know, it could have been one, it could have been more than one. I can see it as being both. That's how hysteria works. But yeah, I was talking about, Ghostwatch the other day. I was thinking of you. We do plan on watching it. I haven't watched it yet. I've seen clips of it, but I've never sat down with it. Media spun it as nunchuck crimes all up in this bitch. Ban ninja flicks now. But I mean, it did lead to an all-out, you know, an entire country banning ninjas. Like, absolutely, positively banning ninjas. It was nuts. The wildest bit about the censorship consistency. The ending song with the vocoder chorus, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They changed the chorus to, yeah, Hero Turtles. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Hero Turtles. That's what they were called for years out there. But that version of the song has never been released. Oh, that's interesting. That's some interesting cool shit. Alright, so we got 3 characters done over 2 days. Not as much as I wanted, but I'm tie-tie. Let me take a look at the calendar while we... Legit interesting. Yeah, you should look it up. There's some interesting shit about it. The ninja ban. And it extended to all things. So, like, video games, books, comics. Hero Turtles is what they call them in the UK. I don't know if it's also the rest of Europe either. I don't know where I first heard of that. Probably well, X Entertainment, which was what Dinosaur Dracula's previous website was. I probably learned it there. Husband, need to watch it together. Yeah, see, we're like lining up our scary movies because we want to actually do some. I was telling him we need to sit down with Ghost Watch. And it's not that long. What is it, like 2 hours? It was like a special, so it was like 2 hours? It's not that long. And I want to get him to sit down with Mises Blue, because he's never seen a Source Filmmaker movie. And I want to watch... I don't think I've seen all of it. I've missed the first part. Somebody else was watching it one day, and I sat down and I watched it. I want to watch Mises Blue, which is the Team Fortress 2 horror movie. Hero Turtles has this better harmony. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And watch it in the dark. Yeah, about that. I will probably stream next week. And then I think we'll wait. I'll take another... the last week of August, I'm gonna skip again. And then we'll be back in September. I don't know what we'll do in September, but definitely next week we will definitely do one more drawing stream. I gotta get more out. But yeah. I don't want to do too much because October is going to be crazy. Latter half of September is going to be Halloween too, so we're just going to be getting in the Halloween spirit. Yeah. So we got a bunch done. My not Lucas and Klaus outfits. And we got Melody done, and she, you know, bought the same thing. It's a lot more, you know, there are parts of this that are more vibrant and then parts that aren't as vibrant. But I mean, like, the camera is so much better than the old one anyway, so. Yeah, we got a lot done today. I hope to get more. This is the only thing that's ahead. I have nothing else. So I gotta try and get on my ass to get more. It's poses, really what it is. But we did good. Excellent work. Film-wise, like Mungo. Just saw it, highly recommended. Okay, I will definitely check that out. Ghostwatch isn't exactly long, yeah. But I mean, like, a lot of the context and everything we can always look up and it'd be kind of neat, but I definitely want to watch it. Yeah, I want to be there. Maybe we'll save it for anniversary, because once we rented, the Dashiell Hammett suite for our anniversary in the spring. Ace. And we, in San Francisco, which is, you know, noir author. Red Harvest? I think he wrote Red Harvest. And, we rented his room and they had a jukebox. Well, no, I call it a jukebox, but it was like one of those dealies that could play records and tapes. And, had a radio on it. There's a phonograph with, like, a whole bunch of stuff. And we listened to War of the Worlds together. And I just think it would be kind of cool to, like, do that same thing. Like, all over again. But with something different. But, and in a way, kind of the same. A little bit more modernized. It's the... Boy! I think he's expecting someone to come home, so. Just in time. But yeah, we'll definitely have to try that out. Okay, I'll see you guys 5:30 next week. We'll do some more art. Hopefully by then, I'll have so much more and it's just straight coloring. And then, you know, I can move on with my life. Take a break and then maybe Halloween. I don't know what Halloween's gonna happen. But yeah, let me see. Yeah. I'll let you guys go. Let me also turn off that. There we go. And you guys have a good weekend. Have a good week, and I'll see you next week, 5:30. Good night.